So listen, today I'm gonna give you some news that you definitely can use. This is Rob from PassTechSearch.com, and I help people just like you pass tech search super fast. Look, man, it seems like every week you're hearing the same thing. Everybody getting laid off. AI is replacing everybody's job. Companies want everybody to come back to the office no matter what. And if you really just, read the headlines, watch TikTok, watch YouTube, you would think that it's over with. That ain't no can't nobody get in tech, can't nobody get a job, ain't no point in getting no certs, ain't no point in doing none of this stuff. But there's like an underlying truth that most people just don't understand. The tech job market is not shrinking. It's not shrinking. What it's really doing is splitting. So it's people that's definitely struggling to get interviews, and it's other people that are actually tired of recruiters, employers, and getting job offers all the time. Same industry, same economy, same distractions, but two completely different outcomes. So today we're going to talk about what the layoffs are actually telling us about the current job market, why companies are raising the hiring bar higher than they ever damn raised it, why cybersecurity and cloud jobs are exploding, and what it really takes to build a career that survives every wave, every obstacle, everything that happens in tech, right? So first thing is this, man. What the hell do these layoffs mean? And it ain't just regular companies, right? It's the biggest companies, Meta, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA are laying off thousands of people. In the last 2 years, they've been slaughtering people, right? But it's one big thing that most people really miss. A lot of these roles are not technical. A lot of the roles are not in IT. Now, some of them are in tech, right? But a lot of them are in recruiting and operations and marketing. And the whole time, what they're not firing is people in cybersecurity and cloud. Because as I keep on telling you guys, as AI grows, cybersecurity and cloud infrastructure will grow. Companies are really still struggling trying to, fill these technical positions. According to CyberSeek, the United States has over 700,000 unfilled cybersecurity roles. That's 700,000. Now, let's just say it's 300,000. Let's just say it's 200,000. That's a lot of goddamn opportunities. You have to be prepared to take advantage of these opportunities. Now, one thing that is not a myth, one thing that is not just hype, they want you to take your ass back in that office. They do want that, right? Elon, Mark, Jeff, Bill, all of them want you to take your monkey ass back in that office, right? So why do they want you to do that, right? And I'm talking about from Amazon, Dell, pretty much everybody has said, come on back into this office, man. And honestly, you got to be one of them ones to work fully remote right now. And the crazy thing is, working remotely was once looked as a privilege, and it still is, to be honest. A lot of people got used, especially, during 2020 and a year or two after that, got really used to being able to work from wherever, do whatever, so on and so forth. What's really happening is this. You can still work from wherever. You can still be fully remote. But these companies are getting way more selective with who can work remote and what their responsibilities are, what their pay is, and those types of things, right? If you're average, yeah, go ahead and pack your lunch, gas the car up, lay your clothes out the night before, because you're going to take your ass to work. you can expect to show up, man. Now, if you are valuable, skillful, like I said, just one of them ones that are way above average, right? You'll have way more options. Because trust me, remote work is not going anywhere. It's not disappearing. It's just becoming and looked at more as a privilege specified just for higher performers. Just understand, tech careers, you still got flexibility. You still can work from wherever you want to, but you have to be an asset. Before I get into the next segment, and I'm going to tell you what the next segment is, which industry is absolutely about to boom, is booming, and why it's going to boom. If you have no idea what you want to do, if you have no idea what certification you want to take, you can click the link in the description, or you go to pasttechsearch.com, and we're giving away a complete roadmap. Pretty much we do a diagnostic test on you really quick. You answer some questions. We figure out what your strong suits are, what your weak suits are. Weak suits, is that a goddamn word? What your weaknesses are. And then tell you exactly which field you should get into and which certifications you should take. Also, if you're looking for a community of people that are already winning in tech, apply to join our private community. All right, just opened it like a day or two ago, and the applications are flooding in. Wasn't expecting to get that much of a response, but we're going through the applications as fast as we can. If you are selected, we'll be happy to have you. So, cybersecurity is gonna boom, man. AI and all of the shit that comes with it is gonna make cybersecurity professionals. Let me sit up a little bit. Shit, let me see. Sit up straight. Get your posture right. All right. For anybody that's watching that, I just, stood up straight. Don't want you to think I got kidnapped or somebody had me in a fucking chokehold or something. Anyway, cybersecurity, right, is going to boom as AI goes crazy, as AI continues to get plugged into every little thing. Cybersecurity and security in general is going to be one of those things that we have to pay close attention to, right? Got to keep the baby safe. Got to keep our information safe. Got to keep your identity safe, right? And AI, is kind of in a gray area to where some people just let it do whatever the fuck they wants to do, right? They give it, they give it their passwords. They give it just every damn thing, whether it's Claude Code, agents, whatever, right? You can do what you please, right? But I am not one to let these machines go crazy with all of my stuff, right? You got systems, processes, and setups, but as far as just letting it just do its thing, hell no. I ain't there. Power to whoever want to do it, but I hell no. Almost every week, right? There's a cyber attack, man, and not only just the liquor store, real places that are important, hospitals, banks, airlines, government systems, right? A lot of these things have become a little bit more frequent than I would like, right? I mean, these companies are losing billions, right? And a lot of times it's because a lot of these companies, that's the last thing they think about is cybersecurity. They got one goddamn engineer. They got, a little team. And a lot of times they don't listen to them until it's too late, right? For example, there's this company, organization called Cybersecurity Ventures. And they say that damages from cybersecurity and cyber crimes will reach, listen to this shit, man, $10 trillion. You probably thinking total, right? Hell no. They say a year. $10 trillion, right? A year. That's a hard number to even, that's one of them numbers that when you was a kid, you didn't think was a real fucking number, man. And they saying that they're going to start losing that a year. And as time goes on, as we progress, these companies that are ignorant, these companies that are not trying to put forth effort to stop these things will see the light. They see the light. They know they need people. That's why so many roles and so many opportunities. But once they really, that's going to expand even more and more and more and more, right? One thing they do understand though is that this shit is not optional. So that means that, stuff is going to grow more and more and more and more. And that's why certifications like Security Plus, hold on, calm yourself, CYSA Plus, CISP, and that type of stuff are going to carry so much weight. Those certifications kind of like a signal, like, hey man, this guy is going, because look, they don't give a damn about paying you $150,000, $200,000 a year if you can save them $10 trillion. The math is pretty simple, right? Now, I will say this. If you go on to school, right, go on to college, you want to wear that cap and gown, I'm proud of you. Your mama proud of you. But I got to be honest with you, it don't fucking matter, man. It don't. The degree doesn't matter, man. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. And a lot of companies just don't care. They don't care about it, man. Companies like Google, IBM, Tesla, Apple, tech companies, since you want to work in tech, don't give a damn about degrees, man. And this ain't some shit that Rob just made up. They done publicly stated. Degrees ain't required no more, man. Not for the technical roles, right? Instead, a lot of companies, big and small, they want to focus on your skill set, what projects have you done, what certifications do you have, and just real experience. And that's why this opportunity is massive for you, right? Because certifications really allow you to build that mobility, that flexibility, that salary without spending 4 years, in a classroom. But the big thing is this: certifications only work if they're just part of the plan. They're not the whole plan, right? Random ass certifications don't build careers. You got to have certifications and you got to have a roadmap, which is what I'm giving your ass for free to build your career, right? Because look, another thing is this: you have to have confidence, right? And confidence comes from competence. Knowing that, I do know this stuff, or I can learn, or I can get a job. And that's another thing, with the students that I have in a pro program, right? They go from being damn near shell shocked, worried, palms are sweaty, bubble guts, all that, to literally being in an interview with no problems, confident, damn near had a damn people begging like, oh shit, you want to work with us? Because that's another thing, when you have confidence, the skill set, a good cultural fit, that's what companies are looking for, man. Because like I said, that's one of the things that nobody talks about is these people got to like you too, right? They want you to be a joy to be around them, right? So if you're acting weird in the fucking interview and you ain't got no confidence and you can't answer none of the questions, go ahead, man. UPS is hiring. Do your thing. There is a blueprint to this, right? Which is why I named the podcast that. The blueprint is simple, but a lot of times it's hard to execute just because a lot of people as soon as they hit a bump, as soon as they hit an obstacle, as soon as they see just how difficult it can be, they end up giving up, right? That's why so many people make six figures in tech. That's what I want to tell you guys too. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter is all bullshit, man. If you're making six figures, you're going to be doing some work, but you're making six figures, man, right? If you're just entering in tech, certifications can create a much needed structure. Just start with the fundamentals, then move into networking, then security, right? So A+ certification, I passed it, get a job. Network plus certification, get another job or get a raise. Security plus certification, time to get to the bag, right? Each certification really just builds a deeper understanding of how everything works together, right? All those foundational things, all of the things, all the basics, all the easy shit, you need to know. You need to know cybersecurity. You need to know cloud. You need to know infrastructure. You need to know AI systems and how all of this stuff works together. And this new era, I guess, where it's, you got to be on your shit to get a job. You got to be on your shit to get a raise. You got to be on your shit to really win. Who is winning? Who is really, getting to what they want to get to? People who win right now, it's 3 traits, man. Curiosity, discipline, and consistency. Curiosity makes you ask the right questions and ask better questions. Discipline, it keeps you studying. It keeps you sharpening your sword. It keeps you sharpening your skills. Not when it's convenient, not when you had 8 hours of sleep, not when everything is fine. Every day. Then consistency, because consistency compounds over time, getting a little bit better. And then you look up a year from now and you are one of them ones. This current job market is not just going to give you anything, but it will reward people who just refuse to stay the same. Keep growing. If you're the kind of person that likes enjoying new things or learning new things, this era, you're going to win, man. In this era, you're going to win, man. So, long story short, don't let the headlines scare you. The fucking tech industry ain't going nowhere. It's not collapsing. It's just evolving and changing something else. And that means that you have to change and you have to evolve. If you want to study, build skills, earn certifications, and be curious, it ain't never been a time in history better to build your career. So like I said, if you want a roadmap to start building these skills and passing certifications, head over to passtechsearch.com, get the blueprint, and start your future. Other than that, this is Rob from passtechsearch.com. Oh, last but not least, military trains for free with us. The military, if you're active military, Army, Navy, Air Force, all you guys, salute to you. You train with Master IT for absolutely free. Everybody else, it's almost free. Other than that, I'll see you in class.